Alright guys, 14th Cylon here for Allies Index, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for you guys today. I'm doing the video actually on behalf of Darth Sebious. It's going to be his box that I will be unboxing. Um, he's unfortunately he's not very well at the moment and has had to take a little bit of a step back from things like making videos and stuff like that. So he's asked me if I would do it because we know that you probably love to see this because we've got a nice little piece of kit to show you. So yeah, what I'm going to be unboxing is bum, ba, da, bum, this beast. This is a Star Wars X-Wing miniatures Tantive, and this is amazing. It's a Rebel ship. It's massive, as you can see. It's so big it requires two bases, and it's probably easily worth 100 points all by itself. And yeah, our local comic book shop, Cheap Frills, is generous enough to put this up for the raffle. You get, obviously, every time you go to the X-Wing night, which is every other Wednesday, you get a raffle ticket, and then after, and like 4 or 5 sort of nights, they do the raffle. The raffle draw was last night, and yes, Seb was lucky enough to win, and he was absolutely amazed. I think it really made his night, really made my night too, because as much as it's not actually mine, it's in my house, and I will get to play with it. So I'm very, very happy, especially as I'm the Rebel player out of us two. So yeah, I'm very, very chuffed. But yeah, so real shout out to Cheap Frills and a really big thank you because this is amazing. It's a very generous gift, and well yeah, we should crack in, find out what's in there. So let's get this Saran wrap off. All these bits are going to start falling out because I'm not opening it the best way. Here's one of the bases. Well, there's two in there, and they're about about the same size as sort of like the Falcon, or I think it's the Decimator is the Rebel one, and it's going to sit up pretty high though. These look pretty cool. Oh, it comes with its own damage deck by the looks of it. Let's just get this bit out. Oh my god, it's so long. Get rid of the cardboard. Right, let's get the ship out first, shall we? Lots of noisy plastic. Wow. Oh, it's in here nice and securely. I guess that's a good thing. Doesn't make for good videos though. Right, let's really hope I don't break this now. Wow. It's not as heavy as I thought it'd be, but it is. I know. I mean, I could see how big it was, but I still guess I didn't really think that it was this big. But I mean, lots and lots of engines there. I mean, I'm sorry my camera isn't so good. I mean, I could try and get it a little bit closer, reach across the table. Just such, I mean, you can't see the level of detail because my camera is just so poor. But I mean, you could recreate Star Wars scenes with these ships. They're so sort of well painted, well made for I mean, for a mass produced item. If I had to paint this like you do Warhammer, it would never be this good. But yes, so let's pride of place. Oh, if I put it there, you can't see it. All right. we'll put it there and hope we don't knock it off. Well, I pick up the first bit of paper. It doesn't seem very interesting. I think this looks like a mission piece of paper. You get like sort of set missions and stuff for you to play. I think sort of so you sort of play solo with your X-wing. Now, this is interesting. There is a range ruler in here. Blimey, that goes up to 5. If you can see it. Where's the number 5? Oh yeah, it's back to front. Yeah, oh bloody camera reversing it. So yeah, that goes up to 5. So you are going to get some shots in before anybody else gets anywhere near you. That is crazy. I didn't realize it went so far. So you've got the standard, there's the mission booklet for when you want to fly the missions, and the rule books. I'm assuming it's probably got its own rules. Judging by the fact that there are some tokens here that I've never seen before, there must be some new rules. So here we go. Here is it's got 2 bases, but they sort of don't separate. There's that line there doesn't break up. But yeah, so there's the 2 bases. So there's only there is only this. There isn't anything else. So it's not like the other ships. I guess you've only got the pilots that you've got. I guess I'll read it better and let you know. And this is the movement template here, which looks very different. I'm not going to pop anything out because I feel a little bit bad. It's Seb's ship, so I'm going to let him do all the popping. So we'll have to settle with just looking at things in their cardboard casing. But yeah, so it goes all the way up to there. It's got some weird thing. It's got a little weird crease in it just down here, and I guess that must be where you, I don't know, put the base in so that you can know where it maneuvers from. So yeah, let's get to the good bit. Let's get the cards out, shall we? So yeah, it has only got, oh, it's got 2 pilot cards, but they're double-sided. So there is different things you can do, or maybe I just don't understand it and I should stop assuming, because that doesn't quite look like 2 pilot cards. But there you go, pilot cards for you to squint at and try to read. But yeah, it seems to have its own damage deck, which I guess, you know, makes sense. I guess it's going to need different sort of like, you know, it's got things like the deck breach and reactor leak and grid overload. That like makes a lot more sense for a you know, an epic ship. And here we go, right. Here are, so I've got some crew right here. So we've got Leia, Princess Leia there. That's real. Can't really see it very well. R2D2 as a crew. I mean, I've got him. He comes in the starter pack as a droid, but there's him as crew. So he does at the end of the end phase. If you have no shields, you may recover 1 shield and roll 1 attack dice. On a hit result, randomly flip one of your face down damage cards face up and resolve it. Okay, so it's got a bit of a downside, but kind of similar to him as a droid. You can recover a shield. Leia, I didn't read what she does, but she's at the start of the activation phase. You may discard this card to allow all friendly ships that reveal a red maneuver to treat that maneuver as a white maneuver until the end of the phase. That's pretty cool. That's pretty handy if you're running a swarm of X-wings and you want them to do a K-turn, to suddenly make that a white maneuver is going to be amazing, because you'd get to do an action. That would be devastating. Now this is the card that I have been waiting for. I've almost brought it so many times, but it's like 30 quid just on its own. This is C3PO, looking, you know, panicked and classic. C3PO, he does once per round before you roll 1 or more defense die. You may guess aloud a number of evade results. If you roll that many evade results before modifying dice, add 1 evade to the result. And that's not even action, that just happens. So you don't have to elect to do that. You know, you don't have to waste one of your actions, it just happens. And you know, and so the greatest thing is you just guess 0 every time. So then if you roll 0, you still get 1. I mean that's amazing. Han, gotta have Han. He looks awesome. When attacking, if you have a target lock on the defender, you may spend that target lock to change all of your focus results to hits. That's pretty cool. And then some people that I don't know, and I'm not going to attempt to say their names. But yeah, plenty of crew. Sort of, yeah, no one I really know, but oh, this is like a double crew. They have a double crew symbol. Can you see that? Can you see the double crew symbol? Not really. My camera is so bad that you can't see it. Gunnery team. Once per round, when attacking with a secondary weapon, you may spend 1 energy. Ooh, energy. That must be the purple things. That must be the energy, these guys. To change one of your blank results to a hit. Sensor team, that's also a double crew guy. When acquiring a target lock, you may lock onto an enemy ship at range 1 to 5. Oh, 1 to 5. And that's got the "it's a trap" guy hanging out in the background there. And so then I'm moving on to even weirder symbols. This must be like the gun symbol for the epic ships. It's a bit weird. So we've got single turbo lasers, and up in this top corner here, that number there is purple. And then there's you can't really see it because my camera's so poor. That's the classic number that you have on the other things, secondary weapons. Like that's a 4 on there, I think. So that's the number of dice you roll, but it's got a 2 above it in purple. So I wonder if that means that's like the amount of energy you have to spend. And then there's also quad laser cannons, and they're pretty similar as well. Yeah, my camera's just so terrible you can't see anything. And then even another weirder symbol that I'm not quite sure. So things like ionization reactor, again with the energy symbol. Energy, spend 5 energy from this card and discard this card to cause each other ship at range 1 to suffer 1 damage and receive 1 ion token. That's pretty damn handy. I mean, like, it's always great to be giving somebody an ion token and damage as well. Engine booster. Immediately before you reveal your maneuver dial, you may spend 1 energy to execute a white 1 maneuver. You cannot use this ability if you would overlap another ship. It's, good to be able to give it its maneuverability. I mean, I didn't see the dial here. There it is. It's not actually that maneuverable. It's got the weird energy stuff going on again. If you can see, it just sort of pretty much just goes banks 1 either way, straight 4, straight 3, straight 2s and banking 2s. So it's not that maneuverable, but I guess you're never going to expect this ship to be able to do hard turns and things like that. It's going to be pretty slow, isn't it? So I guess it'll be engine booster will come in handy to sort of get it moving further across the field, as if you need it though, because it shoots at range 5. Backup shield generator. At the end of each round, you may spend 1 energy to recover 1 ship up to your shield, up to 1. At the end of each round, you may spend 1 energy to recover 1 shield. You're not getting ships back. that would be so OP. Up to your shield value. Comms booster. Spend 1 energy to remove all stress tokens from a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. Then assign 1 focus token to that ship. That's pretty handy. It's a shame so many of these. Well, it's not really a shame, but with the weird symbols, obviously none of these translate onto just general ships, which is worth noting. So, like, if you're looking to buy this as to get stuff to play on your other ships, it just seems like just the crew are the only things that you can sort of take from here and put on your Millennium Falcon or your A-wing or whatever. And then the last here, we've got some titles for your ships. We've got the title for Tantive. Your 4-section upgrade bar gains 1 additional crew icon and 1 additional double crew upgrade icon. So that's pretty handy. And this one is Jania's Light. When defending once per attack, if you are dealt a face-up damage card, you may discard it and draw another face-up damage card. So I guess that's pretty handy. Sometimes you know, double damage could kill you, or like sometimes you get like the ones that I hate the most are the pilot ones because they really screw you over, or the ones that you can't that just happen. Some of them have like an action that allows you to sort of resolve them and flip them face down, so that the effect no longer happens. So that could be handy. And this one is Dodonna's Pride. When you perform a coordinate action, you may choose 2 friendly ships instead of 1. Those ships may each perform 1 free action. So that's pretty cool. Let's have a quick look at this damage. Oh no, I looked at the damage deck. Yeah, I'm done. It's that's pretty much everything. I mean, this guy looks amazing. Oh yeah, let's look at this. So yeah, he's just under, just all by himself. This one's a 40, this one's a 50, so that's 90. And then any upgrades on him, yeah, he's easily 100, all by himself. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I can't believe it. I'm still like gobsmacked. I'm still sort of dead chuffed that we have this beast. It's going to be. We'll have to set up an epic game with our friends and stuff, and let you know how it goes. We'll take a few pictures. It's going to be so much fun shooting at range 5 and taking some ships out before they can even get anywhere near you. I guess you just want to try and park yourself in the middle of the oh, I don't know, is he 360? Oh, the front's 360, so just get the front in the middle and just shoot everywhere. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry if I've dawdled on a bit too long and bored you all to death. But yeah, so I'm the 14th Cylon. This has been a X-Wing Miniatures Tantive unboxing, and this is for Allies Index, the place of all things geeky gaming. Check us out on Tumblr. We're also on Facebook, and we're also on Twitter. So you know, like, yeah, check us out. Give us a like, a subscribe, a thumbs up, and yeah, thanks for watching.